Before this video starts, I just want to say that I'm giving away every single secret pet that I hatched this video. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your username. So good luck. Anyways, it is officially the first day gone by from the 2025 BGS Infinity Halloween update, and in this video, I've hatched myself 1 million of the best egg. We do have 3 eggs. We have the pumpkin egg, the costume egg, and finally the sinister egg. And I've hatched myself 1 million eggs, actually a little bit more. I was using a few accounts, and on my main account, I managed to hatch myself 633,000 eggs. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys everything that I hatched out of around 1.3 million eggs. I am going to make the title 1 million eggs because it just fits better. But let me just tell you guys, I've got myself tons of secret pets. Whether these are normal secret pets, whether they are shinies, even mythics, who knows, even shiny mythic secret pets. I got myself a whole plethora of secret pets from this sinister egg right here. But actually, before we start, I just want to go over a list of secret pets that we can actually hatch. From the sinister egg, we have a few new secrets. The first one and the easiest one being the Allseeing Shard at a 1 in 500 million chance. Then we have the first variant secret inside of the Halloween update, the skull variants. We have the angelic one, the Sinister Skull, the King Skull, the Wolf Skull, and finally the Guardian Skull, all being a 1 in 10 billion chance, aka a 1 in 2 billion each, like for every variant of the skull. And finally, we have the Infinity Sinister Lord, which is a 1 in 80 billion. Now that we know all the secrets, and now that we know how many eggs I've hatched, let's start with the first 3 pets, which are the Light Vessel, the Dark Vessel, and the Pure Vessel. All you have to do is just search up Vessel, where you can see, hold on, let me just unequip my team. We've got 318,000 of the normal vessels, 64,000 shinies, 134 of the Dark Vessels, and 27,000 shinies, and 63,000 and a few shinies of the Pure Vessel. Let's just unhide our pets, and there they are. Now obviously I wouldn't care too much about these pets, but they do look kind of good, and obviously they have a brand new currency. You can see they have a candy corn currency, so whenever we, like, let's say for example, pick up candy corn with just a normal team, like with this team that has nothing, you can see we're getting around the 5,000 mark. However, if we put on the vessels, you can see we get much more. Anyways, I'm sure no one cares about these vessel pets. Let's move on to the first and the second legendary. The first legendary being called the Crimson Eye. So let's just search up Crimson right here. Let's search up Eye. You can see we've hatched nearly 11,000 of these normal versions. Yeah, there it is. We've got about 2.2 thousand shinies, 115 mythics, and 25 shiny mythics, which is kind of crazy. Here's how they look. I hope I'm on max graphics, which I am obviously. Here's the normal version, here's a shiny, here's a mythic, and finally the shiny mythic, which if I'm not mistaken is a 1 in 26 million. We now officially have a full team of shiny mythic Crimson Eyes. I want to see how much we can get from trick-or-treating. This is going to be our first official comparison. You can see not too much. I mean, obviously you want to watch until the end of the video because I do have a lot of secret pets I'm going to be comparing with. And let me just say, I get in the billions every single time I trick-or-treat. But yeah, for these Crimson Eyes, it's like 20-something million each time. Anyways, obviously no one really cares about the Crimson Eyes. Maybe if you do, if you just started the update. But someone who's hatched a million eggs doesn't really care. But let's move on to the legendary tier number 2, which is called the Equinox. So let's just search that up in our inventory, where you can see we've got 195 normals. We've got 37 shinies and 2 mythics. These mythics look really cool. I already did take a look at all of them. But here's a normal Equinox, here's a shiny, and here is the mythic. They all look really cool. And why not? Let's just do another comparison. Let's just use like the team up 5 pet. Let's just use a few of the mythics. Let's just use some of the shinies, because I really want to see how much better this is than the shiny mythic Crimson Eyes. I really hope it is actually better, and I didn't do this just to waste my time. But here's a full team of these shiny Equinoxes as well as the mythics. Let's go to the trick-or-treat. Yeah, it's a decently amount better, you know, from 20-something million to around 40 million. But yeah, obviously we have so much more to go through, so just watch the whole video until the end, because it's just crazy. Talking about crazy, here is where it indeed gets crazy with the tier number 3, the 1 in 4 million Witch's Pot. Let's just search it up. You can see we've got 14 normals of these things. By the way, these are 1 in 4 million normals, so it's crazy. We've hatched 1 shiny, and we even got ourselves 1 mythic. First things first, I want to take a look at the normal. Here it is. Just take a look, you know, at the glowing like witch's pot, like the poison inside of the pot. Looks really cool. I want to see how a full team of normals looks. There we go. With the power of magic, we officially have a full team, and oh my goodness, take a look at these witches pots. Just take a look at how they move. this full team of witches pots is just beautiful. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the shiny variants and the mythic. Here's the shiny, but most importantly, here is the mythic. Take a look at this thing. And now I'm really starting to wonder how much more we can get from trick-or-treating with a full team of normal witches pots, shiny, and mythics. So let's just go right here. Okay, it's not that much more, to be honest. It's only 60 million compared to like the 40 million and compared to the 20 and 30 million that we got with the Crimson Eye. But I mean, okay, wow, 75 million there. That's really good. But now that we got every single normal pet out of the way, it's finally time to get to the moment that you guys have all been waiting for. I don't think you guys would click on this video if it wasn't for the fact that I've hatched tons of secret pets. So once again, we can hatch the Allseeing Shard, all of these skull variants which are 1 in 10 billion each, and finally the Infinity Sinister Lord from this Sinister Egg. And what better is it to start with the first secret pet that I hatched? It's called the Allseeing Shard, where you can see I've got 3 normals right here and 1 shiny. I hatched this normal one the first few seconds into the update, like maybe the first few hours, and here's how it looks. Take a look at this beautiful thing. It has like a ghost around it. It is kind of small, so if they would have made it bigger, definitely would have looked much better. But hey, take a look at this. This does look really, really cool. And then we also have another one that I recently hatched, and even another one that I'm pretty sure I hatched overnight, because that's the only one that's not leveled. Here is how they look. I wonder how much they get, but first things first, I want to go to the void and actually enchant this thing, because I mean the shiny Allseeing Shard must be crazy. It's already enchanted. I'm going to show you guys how it looks really, really soon, but first I want to enchant the normal Allseeing Shard as well. So let's just go right here, put a shadow crystal. We really want determination on this thing. I mean, like, nothing else except determination is going to work, and there it is. Then let's just put a power up on this thing. There we go. We have a full team of maxed out Allseeing Shards. But what would this team be without a shiny version of the same pet? So let's just type in seeing once again. Let's put equip on this shiny, and there it is. Looks much like inverted. It looks like that ghost, is around it instead of this normal ghost. Hey, I mean, this does look really cool. But it is indeed time to check out how much we can get alone from these shards. Let's just go right here in the trick or treat. 128 million for the normal one. But hey, I do have an idea. If we do put a full team of determination on, since these pets also do have determination, it's going to be so much more to the point where you guys won't even understand. So let's just find one more determination with the Maple Divinity. Let's go to trick or treat one more time. And instead of 100 million, it goes to nearly 500. I mean, to be fair, it's not that much better than a Witch's Pot. Like, a Witch's Pot with Team Up 5 is better than this thing. Then again, it is level 1 and it does not have a determination on it yet. So boom, let's just type determination, or let's just put determination on this thing. Really hope we can get it. There it is. Yeah, it does have 152 stats now. And then finally, let's put a power orb on our pumpkin right here. From the costume egg, unfortunately, I did not hatch anything. I mean, I've literally hatched 360 of these eggs. So, I mean, why would I hatch everything or anything? I'm kind of surprised that I got all of the legendaries. The Pirate Doggy, the Booger Boy, the Ghost Lord, and the Trickster. But anyways, let's move on back to our Sinister Egg, where we also have the Sinister Lord. So let's just see if we got the Sinister Lord right here. No, we did not get the Sinister Lord. However, if you see in our inventory, we got something else pretty sinister. We got ourselves a 1 in 10 billion Sinister Skull. So first things first, I just want to see how this thing looks. I want to see how the hatch animation looks. So let's go to events. Let's scroll down until we find the Halloween update. There's the fall, and here is the Halloween. First things first, I kind of want to take a look at the dumb pumpkin, because I wasn't actually there. I was literally laying on my bed. But yeah, let's go take a look at this dumb pumpkin real quick. 1 in 66 million. It is by far the easiest secret this update, with the other easiest one being the Allseeing Shard, or the Frankenbot actually. But here is the dumb pumpkin at 1 in 66 million. Next up, let's take a look at the first Sinister Egg, which we have the Allseeing Shard, once again at a 1 in 500 million. This is the third easiest secret, and let's just see. Here is the Allseeing Shard. But finally, the best pet. I'm sure we don't really have to take a look at the shiny Allseeing Shard, but we did manage to hatch this thing, 1 in 20 billion, but something half its rarity. However, it is much cooler. Let's just go to the Sinister Skull. I'm super excited to see the Sinister Skull hatch animation. It's a 1 in 10 billion. Let's just see as the egg is growing right here. I really do hope it's going to be a huge hatch animation, and there it is. Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's finally see how this thing looks in 3, in 2, and in 1. Here is the Sinister Skull. This thing looks insane. I did manage to borrow myself and showcase a shiny angelic skull, which only 48 of these exist. But take a look at this pet. This thing does look beautiful, and I'm pretty sure these stats are also going to be insane if we first things first enchant this thing and then put determination on it. Just take a look at like the sinister aura, you know, the fire on it. This thing does look amazing, and there we go. We got determination on the first try. But now if we go back into the Halloween event portal, we finally have our full team featuring the Sinister Skull, a few Allseeing Shards. We have the shiny Allseeing Shard right here, and then 3 of these normals, all with determination. Then if we type in the pumpkin, we have the dumb pumpkin right here with the stats not being that good at all. And finally, we have the voodoo plushie to round out our secret pets, which is actually the shop secret pet. So far, here's how all the secrets look. However, we have the mythic witch's pot right here, which is also pretty good. We have the shiny witch's pot right here. And then we have a few normals, and we can actually make another shiny witch's pot. So why not, let's just do that and put team up 5 on it. There we go, team up 5 has been acquired on our shiny witch's paw. All we need now is looter 5, obviously not bubbler 5, you know, obviously looter 5 to increase the candy corn stats. We cannot get looter 5 to save our life right now. There it is, we finally got ourselves looter 5 on our shiny witch's pot pet. So let's just once again search up pot. Let's do that. We also have a few other pots in our inventory, like the flower pot from World 3, but I'm pretty sure those are not Halloween currency. Let's go back to the Halloween event. Let's equip our shiny witches thing again. Let's just type in witch once again where we can see it. So far, here's my team. I'm pretty sure I don't have any other secrets. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to equip a few other secrets that do have the determination enchant on them. There we go. We have a full team, 13 out of 13 pets. Here is how the team looks like, obviously except for the shiny mythics. But here's the voodoo plushie, here's the pumpkin, here's some of the shard, here's the Sinister Skull, which definitely looks the biggest out of all of them. But let's just hide our pets real quick, because I really want to see how much we can get with the trick or treat. Now I have a gut feeling it's gonna be more than 900 million. So I just want to buy out the shop real quick. Let's just do that. Let's buy a few secret elixirs. Let's trick or treat one more time. 866 million for a full team. If that's not crazy, I don't know what is. But something that is even crazier is the fact that I am giving away every single pet that I've hatched to one lucky winner who leaves a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comments their username. This features a Sinister Skull, a shiny Allseeing Shard, 3 normals, and a dumb pumpkin. So good luck. But anyways, that's going to be the end of the video. I still have tons of more videos to record for you guys. Let me know what you've hatched so far from this whole update, whether it's the Sinister Egg, the Costume Egg, or even the Pumpkin Egg. Peace.